Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Today, I am here with another class that is, I will say, informal class. This is not as usual class. In this lecture or in this class, I will discuss about our question pattern and marks distribution for the upcoming exam, and also about I will discuss about the syllabus that will be I will here discuss chapter by chapter. Okay, here let's start at first. See the marks distribution of half yearly and annual exam. Okay, here you are seeing that in this slide here, marks distribution for half yearly and annual exam. In total time, creative question 2 hours and 35 minutes, and MCQ 25 minutes, full marks 100. And in this subject, marks are divided into three parts. At first, two parts, that is theoretical, and theoretical marks is 75 marks. Okay, and practical 25 marks. And theoretical parts also divided into two parts. First one is creative question, and second one is MCQ question. And in here, creative question, there will be three questions from algebra, and three questions from geometry and vector, and two questions from trigonometry and probability. So any five questions are to be answered, taking at least at least one from each part, and each question will carry 10 marks. Okay, so in total 5 question you will have 50 marks. That means in CQ part you have to answer in total 50 marks. Okay, and number two, there will be 25 MCQs, and all questions are to be answered, and here each question carry 1 marks, and in total 25 question, that is 25 marks. And another part, that is practical. Here every examinee must execute two experiments here selected by lottery, and each experiment carries 10 marks. So two experiment, that is 20 marks, and viva was 5 marks. Okay, let's see the syllabus of half yearly exam. Here theoretical part, algebra. We earlier I have said we have three parts in theoretical part. We have three parts here. First one is algebra. Second one geometry, and third one is trigonometry. In algebra we have chapter 1, and chapter 2. Okay, uh, here and in geometry we have chapter 3 and chapter 4, and in trigonometry chapter 8. In From these chapters we have completed chapter 1, and one part from chapter 2, that is we have completed partial fractions. Okay, that is in chapter 2. And in geometry I have started chapter 3, but we couldn't complete that. And also here we have chapter 4. In chapter 4 there is a construction, so I will discuss about construction, and I hope all of you can do that yourself. Okay, and in chapter 8 we have completed chapter 8 here. That is our theoretical part, syllabus for theoretical part. And here practical, here number 1, drawing the graph of linear functions. For example, y equals to 3x plus 1, and 4x plus 9, y equals to 10, etc. Number 2, drawing x circle of a triangle whose sides have length 6.5 centimeter, 7 centimeter, and 7 centimeter. Measure the length of its radius. Here we have in total four practicals here. We will perform this practical when our school will reopen. Okay, that's all syllabus. Okay, now let's go to on the discussion of chapter by chapter. At first I will discuss on chapter 1. The name of the chapter is set and function. In this chapter you have to learn about set briefly. That is an important part, the important chapter on higher math. Here different types of sets here, and you have to learn all of this. And also from this here you have to complete activity 1 2 activity 1 2, okay, and activity 3 here. If a equals to a b c d e, then find out power set of pa, power set of a, that is pa. And from this activity 1 here we have some proof there, that is De Morgan's law. I have discussed about this in class, okay. So you have to practice this too, number 1 number 2. And here for any two sets we have proved this one. If you can do proof 1, then you can also prove do number 2. Example, you have to must do this example. And here this one also. I am just marking up the important maths for you, so that you can easily take preparation for upcoming exam, okay. Here number 3 and number 4, and number 3 is very important, okay. Here show that number 10, that is number 10, and prove that number 14, number 15, okay. And here number 17, number 18. Number 18 is an important math. I have given installment. Number 19 also an important, okay. Number 19. And from others here number 25, very important here. Number 26, number 26 is also important. Number 27, okay. These are from exercise 2.0 1.2. And now function. Here we have discussed briefly about function in our online class, so I hope all of you have finished that. Here example 29, find the domain of the given function here, okay. Now from activity 3, activity 3, that is page number 29, okay. And also activity 4 here you have to complete. And here I have discussed about the on this exercise, and here example 33, okay. You have to complete this. This is an important, okay, important part. And here also in here from number 2, number activity number 2, 3 of 1, number 3, and also here okay. Now go to here the equation of circle example. This one is very important. I have discussed similar types of problem in my lecture, so you have to complete that. Here this one is very important. Example 36. Example 36 here. Now exercise 1.2. From this exercise you have to at first complete the all MCQs. Then number 8, number 9, here number 10 and number 11 and 12, all are very important. Here number 12 is very important, number 11 is also very important. I have discussed about this problems and from number 13 I have discussed on this type of whether the you have to determine whether the relation S is a function or not. So you have to complete this. And number 15, number 16, number 17. Okay, all are important. Basically this one is very important and others are also important. So you have to complete these problems. Okay, now in chapter 2 I have discussed I have only about partial fractions and I didn't get enough time to complete others. So I hope I will get time for I'll get time to discuss others about others in later. So from this part you have to complete all the all 5 rules. Okay, all 5 types of partial fractions here. uh, okay, let's start with here we are partial fractions. Partial fractions here we have 5 types of partial fractions here. Okay, you have to complete number 23, number 24. Number 24 I have already discussed about these problems. Number 25 second type, number 26 and number 27 third type, number 28 fourth type, and number 29 that is fifth. This one is very important. This type is very important. Okay, very important. If you can solve this type then you can do any type. So from this number 4, number 6, number 6 is from fifth types. Now from 11 here this one is important, but you have to do all you have to practice all others. And from activity number 6 is very important. Okay, here number 6 is very important because it covers all 5 types. Okay, so you have to do this carefully. That is for chapter 2. And also here we have few creative questions here. Okay, number 14, number 15 and number 13. If you can do complete those creative questions yourself at home. Okay, now geometry part. In geometry part we have chapter 3 and chapter 4. Okay, in chapter 3 that is first part, first one, that exercise 3.1. I have completed chapter 3.1, but here okay, orthogonal projection of a point. You have to practice this. What is orthogonal projection of a point, what is orthogonal projection of a line. I have discussed about these topics briefly. in my lecture. Okay, and now special theorem 3 and theorem 4 here, and theorem 5 is the combination of theorem 3 and 4. Okay, now here look at these conditions. Here in a triangle ABC, if the angle ACB is obtuse angle, then AB square greater than AC square plus BC square. For a triangle, a right angle triangle, AB square equals to AC square plus BC square, and for an acute angle, AB square is less than AC square plus BC square. Okay. Now theorem 5, that is most important theorem from this chapter. And using the theorem 5, that is a theorem of Apollonius, you have to complete these corollaries. Here we have the relation between the medians and the sides of a triangle. Here 3 times sum of all sum of square drawn on all sides is equals to 4 times square drawn on all medians, sum of all medians here. So this one is we already used this type this corollaries in to prove number 7 from exercise. That is very important. Okay, very important. You can put a double star here. Okay, and from exercise this one was homework. I hope all of you have completed that. Number 5. Okay, here also number this one corollary. Here 2 corollaries here. Okay, number 1 this and number 2 this. Okay, chapter 4 geometric construction. I think this is too much easy for all of you. All of you can complete these constructions. Uh, Here construction 1, you have to you all of you can, I think all of you can complete this construction. Okay, uh, here construction 1, construction 2, these are very easy. Construction 3, construction 4. Okay, in geometry part we will have 3 questions here. Okay, so you have to answer at least one question, here activities 2, activity 2, some constructions involving circles. Here constructions 5. Constructions involving circles are very important for you, not only for upcoming exam, also for SSC exam. Construction 6 and construction 7. Here construction 8, we have also construction 8. Okay, these are very important constructions. And here example 3. Okay, so I think all of you can complete these constructions. These are very easy. You can do that yourself, or reading the drawing. Okay, reading the description of drawing, all of you can complete this. Here we have creative question number 17, number 18, these are very important. That's all for chapter 4. Okay, now we have completed algebra, that is chapter 1, chapter 2, and in geometry we have chapter 3 and chapter 4. Chapter 4 is you have to complete this at yourself. I can't take class on chapter 4, that is construction, because I have no instrument at my home. Okay, that's why I can't show that, or I can't take class on construction. So you have to complete this at yourself. And now trigonometry, that is chapter 8. Full chapter is in our syllabus. Okay. Now so in this chapter we have three exercise, that is 8.1, 8.2, 8.3. From 8.1 we have to here uh, convert angles, their measurement of angles, two types of measurement of angles, and one is hexadecimal system and another is circular system. We have to convert vice versa here. Okay. So all of you already know that I have discussed about this on our class, so I hope all of you can do that. This will not be problem to all of you. Here proposition 4, this one is important. You have to prove radian is a constant angle. You have to prove that. I have already proved that in our class. We have another proposition here, number 5. Okay, this one is also important. Here we have express degree in radians, number 1, number 2. Okay, example, and number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Here this one is very important, number 9. Here all of you can do that, number 1, number 3, number 2. If you can do this two conversion, then I think you can do any other conversion. So this is for just practice. Okay, here number 5, number 7, number 8, all are similar types here. Okay, and here number 13. Now 8.2. In 8.2 we have here, I have discussed on number 2 in our online class. So from here number 8, example 11, that is page number 182. Here activities, example 13, example 14, most important. This one is also important, example 15. Okay, now here 2, 3, 5, 4. This one is very important, this one also, this one is very important. So you can put stars here as you can. Okay, now 8.3, that is our last exercise. This exercise is very important for all of you. From this exercise you will find a question, in SSC exam or any other upcoming exam. Okay, that is class 9, in class 10, this example 26. Okay, in class 9, class 10, also a test, pre-test, SSC exam, number 28. Here there is a CQ, creative question. You have to complete this. This one is very important. This type of questions, you will find this type of questions in board question here. Okay, in board question. So here number 8, number 8, in number 8 here we have this, you have to complete this, and from number 9 you have to complete this one, and this one. From number 11 you have to complete all fours. Okay, number 12, number 13. If you can solve number 13, then you can also solve number 12, because this number 12 for only for first quadrant, and number 13 is for all four quadrants. Okay, here theta is, the value of theta is greater than 0 and less than twice pi. That means here all quadrants. So you have to practice all these maths. Here number 7 is very important, because you will find 5 values here. Okay, and CQ, that is 14, and here 15. Okay, that's all our syllabus. Uh, I hope all of you can prepare yourself for the upcoming exam. Allah Hafiz. Thank you all.